Good morning to all. Good morning, everybody. So I think in the last class, some people have posted some doubts at the end, but I think so I did not reply to those doubts. And today, at the end of our class, I'll give you some 20 minutes to clarify your doubts. So during that time, I'll clarify all your today's doubts as well as yesterday's class doubts. Okay, let us now go into the details of today's class. Yeah, you can close the chat box. Okay. Okay, now listen to me carefully. So in the today class, we are going to discuss about flower. Remember, flower is a modified shoot. Modified shoot. It is not modified stem. Remember, it is not just modified stem. It is modified shoot. Why? So it comprises a modified stem and also modified leaves. Both are present here. What is that modified stem? The modified stem is nothing but pedicel with thalamus is modified stem. Then what are these modified leaves? These are nothing but floral leaves or floral appendages. Let me explain first about what is pedicel, what is thalamus, what is floral leaves and what are they, all those details first. Okay. Now listen to me carefully here. So as I said now, look at here, this is a flower. Now the stalk, this is the stalk of the flower. Stalk of the flower. Now the stalk of the flower itself is called pedicel. So what is pedicel? Stalk of the flower. Now the tip of this pedicel, it is condensed. Now this condensed tip of pedicel, condensed or swollen tip of pedicel is thalamus or receptacle. Both are same. Thalamus or receptacle. A typical flower contain, the thalamus of a typical flower contain 4 nodes, 3 internodes. Listen to me carefully. Thalamus of a typical flower contain 4 nodes and 3 internodes. Let me explain what are they. Now this is first node, second node, third node, fourth node. This first node bear. This is first node. The first node contain calyx. What are present at first node? Calyx. Next, the second node contain corolla. The second node contain corolla. First node contain calyx. And the third node contain androecium. Androecium. The third node contain androecium. And the fourth node contain gynoecium. Gynoecium. Understood? These are the components of a flower. Now, listen to me carefully. This calyx composed of sepals. Calyx are made up of what? Sepals. Corolla are made up of petals. The petals, all the petals present in a flower together called corolla. Remember, corolla is a plural term, petal is a singular term. Have you got the clarity? All the petals of a flower together called corolla. All the sepals of a flower together called calyx. I think you might have seen China rose flower. If you take the China rose flower, I will show you the diagram so that it will be clear for you. Look at here. Now this is calyx. This is calyx. This green color structure in any flower, you can see this calyx. Next, these are corolla and these are androecium and these are gynoecium. This is gynoecium. Say for example, think that there are two sepals here. These two sepals together called calyx. Understood? If there are 5 sepals in a flower, all the 5 sepals together called calyx. If there are 5 petals in the flower, all the 5 petals together called corolla. If there are 5 stamens in a flower, all these 5 stamens together called androecium. Got it? All the 5 stamens together called androecium. Similarly, if there are 5 carpels, all the 5 carpels together called gynoecium. All the 5 carpels together called gynoecium. That is what I told you here. Now, this calyx and corolla together called non-essential sex organs, or simply you can call it as accessory organs. Non-essential, that means they do not have a direct role in the process of sexual reproduction. It is not that they don't have any role, they have a role, but they do not have direct role. That means they have an indirect role. That's why they are called non-essential or accessory organs. Whereas androecium and gynoecium, this androecium and gynoecium together called essential sex organs. Essential sex organs. So now non-essential organs are accessory organs, and essential organs includes gynoecium and androecium. That means these two directly involved in the process of sexual reproduction. That is why androecium and gynoecium together called essential. Now, as I said, androecium is made up of what? Androecium is made up of stamens, and gynoecium is made up of carpels. Carpels. Remember, I am using another important term here. The carpels are also called megasporophylls. What do you call them? Megasporophylls. Similarly, Stamens are also called microsporophylls. Microsporophyll is other name of carpel. Other name of carpel. The stamens produces pollen grain. And carpel contain ovules with egg, with embryo sac and egg. Embryo sac and egg. Understood? And here we have to know another important thing, that this calyx and corolla, calyx generally green in color, corolla multiple colors, like different colors. In some flowers they may be yellow, or they may be red, or sometimes they may be white, blue, pink, different colors you can find with corolla. But calyx are generally green. But there are also some cases where this accessory organs are indistinct. What? Accessory organs are indistinct. Indistinct means you cannot distinguish them into calyx and corolla. Remember, these are all very important things. So you cannot find them in normal books. So I will show you the diagram so that it will be very clear about this indistinct corolla. Now look at here. Now here the sepals. Sepals green in color. Look at here. Corolla white in color. And look at here. Sepals green in color. Corolla red in color. So both are different here. So I will also show some other example. Of flowers where there is indistinct corolla. Okay, I think that file is missing. I will show you in tomorrow. Let me tell in detail, like in a simple way, to understand about this indistinct corolla. I think you are all well known about lily flower plant, right? Have you seen lily flower? Yeah. So you can take this. Of course, it is not very clearly visible. Lily flower. If you see the lily flower, you don't find there green color calyx and corolla separately. That means both whorls of accessory organs appear in same color. Got it? Both whorls of accessory organs appear in same color. If they appear in same color, then such accessory organs are called perianth. What do you call them? Perianth. Got it? The perianth is nothing but indistinct accessory organs. So they are not differentiated into calyx and corolla. Both whorls appear in same color. Say, now I have shown here, this is green and this is pink, right? Both appear in same color. Both may be appearing in green, both may be appearing in pink, both may be appearing in white, both may be appearing in red, like that. Or both may be appearing in yellow. If such condition is present, then such accessory organs are called perianth. So be clear, because you are all very new to this terminology, because this terminology were not there in your lower classes. So this perianth is indistinct accessory organs. This kind of perianth you can see in monocots. Where do you see this? Monocots. What about in dicot? In dicot, this is accessory organs are distinct. Distinct means clearly distinguishable, that there is a clear calyx and clear corolla. Got it? Is it clear for all of you? Yeah. So that is what you can see here. Next, apart from this, look at here. Here I have shown a flower where I am representing both androecium and gynoecium. If a flower contain both androecium and gynoecium, androecium represent male sex organ. What is it? Male sex organ. Androecium is male sex organ. You can represent like this with this symbol. And gynoecium represent female sex organ. If both androecium and gynoecium present in the same flower, then the flower is called a bisexual flower. What is it called? Bisexual flower. And this bisexual flower is symbolically represented like this. Similarly, there are also some cases where a flower contain either of the sex organs. I am not saying both the sex organs. In bisexual flowers, you can find both the sex organs. Now what I am saying, there are also some flowers where either of the sex organs may be there. That means the flower contain only androecium or only gynoecium. If they have only androecium, that means only stamens, then such flowers are called unisexual male flowers. Now this unisexual male flower is also called staminate flower. What is it called? Staminate flower. Now symbol is this. Similarly, there are also some cases where the flower contain only gynoecium without androecium. Such flowers are called unisexual female flowers. Female flowers. Okay. You can also call them as pistillate flowers. Pistillate flowers. Remember. Now the symbol for this pistillate flower is this. So there is staminate flowers, pistillate flowers and bisexual flowers. We have three different kinds of flowers in different species of angiosperm. You don't find all these three in a single species of a single plant. There are also some species where all the three flowers are present in the same plant. But there are also some species where one plant contain only unisexual flowers. Means I mean to say one plant contain only male flowers and other plant contain only female flowers. There are also plants where both male and female flowers present on the same plant. There are also plants where plant contain only bisexual flowers. Understood? Is there any confusion in this? I think so. No confusion will be there. So what I am trying to tell you is, we have angiospermic plants with only bisexual flowers. Best example, China rose. I think you might have seen China rose. In China rose, the plant contains only bisexual flowers. Similarly, there are also plants where you can find both male flowers, female flowers on the same plant. Unisexual male flower, unisexual female flower present on the same plant. The best example, maize, Gia maize. Understood? When unisexual male flower, unisexual female flower present on the same plant, then such plants are called monoecious plants. What do you call them? Monoecious plants. Example is Gia maize, maize. Similarly, there are also plants where one plant contain only male flowers and other plant contain only female flowers. That means Male and female flowers are present on different plants. Example, Carica papaya, papaya plant. In papaya, male plant is different, female plant is different. Such condition is called dioecious. I think I have already explained all these details when we discussed about bryophytes, right? So, there is no need of going much more details about this. Now, let us switch to the other important aspect. Now, another most important thing, I think you are all clear about these things, right? Now, another important thing is, listen to me carefully. Now, listen to me carefully. Now, this is pedicel, I said. Look at here. Look at the board carefully. Now, this is a peduncle. This is peduncle. On the peduncle, the flower is originated. Now, the very important thing is, in some cases, this flower originates from the axil of a bract. Axil of a bract. Listen to me carefully. Now, this is a bract. Let me explain what is this bract. Bract is nothing but it is a modified leaf. What is bract? Modified leaf. Its axil produces a flower. Its axil produces a flower. If a flower has bract, such flowers are called bracteate flowers. What do you call them? Bracteate flowers. If a flower lack bracts, there is no bract in the flower, then such flowers are called ebracteate flowers. Understood? So, what is bracteate flower? Flower with bract. What is bract? Bract is a modified leaf. From its axil, a flower originates. That's all. This is what you can see. Of course, there is also another structure called bracteole. We will discuss about bracteole in our offline classes. And there is also many more details about this flower. Just I am giving basic details. Okay. Still, we have so many other details to be discussed here. But just I am skipping. Now, I am not going in detail of each and every part. Just I am going with the peripheral aspects of every organ of your flower. Now, look at the board carefully. For example, so I don't have any article here to explain you more clearly. Yeah, I'll take that tub, a tub it. Okay, just a minute, I'll come back. Now, look at this. Look at this. Think that this is a flower. Okay. If this flower is cut into vertical half, like this plane as well as this plane, in this plane, if you cut it into two equal holes, two equal vertical holes, got it? Be clear. If a flower can be cut into two equal vertical holes in any plane, like this plane, this plane, this plane, this plane, then it is called actinomorphic flower. What is it called? Actinomorphic flower. Listen to me carefully. Actinomorphic flower. So, these actinomorphic flowers will have radial symmetry. Radial symmetry. For example, if a flower can be cut into two equal vertical planes only in one plane, like if you cut it in this plane and you cannot cut this or this or this, equally, equal halls, then such condition is called zygomorphic. What is it called? Zygomorphic flower. It is also called bilateral symmetry. Bilateral symmetry. Similarly, if you cannot cut a flower into two equal vertical halls in any plane, you cannot cut in this plane, this plane, this plane, this plane. You cannot cut, then it is called asymmetric flower. What is it called? Asymmetric flower. So, let me show the diagrams so that it will be more clear. Look at here. If you take this flower, look the diagram. This flower can be cut into two vertical equal halls by passing through the center, either in this plane this plane or this plane or this plane or this plane. In any plane you can cut, hence it is called actinomorphic or radial symmetry. Now take this flower, it can be cut into two equal vertical halls only in one plane. You cannot cut it into two equal halls in this plane. This is called zygomorphic. Now look at this. You cannot cut this flower into two equal halls in any plane. Hence it is called asymmetric. We have so many examples for actinomorphic. You can take best example as China rose, mustard, datura, chili, so many. Similarly, zygomorphic, bean, cassia. In the last class I told you about these examples. Bean is one example. Cassia, I think you might have seen about gulmohar. It is very common in South India. Gulmohar. So these are all some important examples. Similarly, for asymmetric flower also we have some examples like Canna indica. What is it? Canna indica. So these are some important examples with respect to different types of flowers. Now, yeah. So now these are the examples for actinomorphic. First look at here. This is actinomorphic. This is also actinomorphic. Actinomorphic. Mustard, datura, chili, all this you can take as example. Now for zygomorphic flower, pea, gulmohar, cassia, bean, this all you can give as example. Then Canna indica is one example. Canna, I think you might have seen this plant in your kitchen gardens. Very common, these plants, you know. So these are some important examples for asymmetric flowers. Understood? So this is very important. So still lot more details are there to discuss. Many details are there, like we have to discuss about position of ovary. We have to discuss about, how many whorls of floral leaves are present in each flower, and even some details regarding androecium, gynoecium, where exactly the ovules are present, what is a fruit, how this fruit develops. So these details are there. Still many more details we have to discuss. We will continue this discussion tomorrow also. Like tomorrow also I will continue with flower only, and after tomorrow we will switch over to families. Okay. So now I am asking to open the chart. Now you can ask your doubts. First, you have to complete within 5 minutes. Within 5 minutes you have to complete. Be fast in asking your doubts. Perianth. Perianth is nothing but indistinct accessory organs. Mr. Ravi Prasad. You start germ layers. I am not getting Mr. or Miss Junior Itachi. Ask once again your doubt. We'll start germ layers in plants. Oh, you are asking about tissues. Yeah. We'll go for tissues most probably in the next week. Next week we'll go for tissues. Sir, examples for bracteate flowers. You can take example as bean. Bean is one example for bracteate flower. There are so many. Just remember bean. Yeah, corolla attracts insects. You are right. Next, explain about thalamus once again. Thalamus is nothing but, this is, look at here, it's very simple. This condensed tip of the pedicel. Now pedicel tip is get condensed. This condensed tip of pedicel itself is called thalamus. The thalamus is also called receptacle. Receptacle, thalamus, both are same. Tip, say this is the pedicel, right? The tip of this pedicel itself is thalamus. That is get condensed, means it became shortened. That shortened thalamus, shortened tip of pedicel itself is called thalamus. Very simple. Okay, is it clear for you? Who asked that doubt? Yeah, someone asked the doubt. Okay, so I think it is clear now. What is pedicel? Stalk of a flower. A flower will have a stalk, right? See your hibiscus flower, China rose, you can check in your garden, like it will have a stalk. The stalk itself is called pedicel. Is it clear? Next, bract effect on sex of a flower? No, don't have. Bract don't have any kind of role in determining sex. Okay, next. No. Sion Raju, no. What do you mean? What are you asking, Miss Charanya? You are asking something. Kanna. What are you asking? Cucurbita, monoecious. You are right, Mr. Karthik. You are right. Cucurbita is also monoecious. See, I am not giving many more examples, because if I go on giving every example given in our NCERT book, you will fed up with botany, and simply you stop coming to BPC stream. That many examples are there. So don't worry, we have method to make you perfect in understanding and also remembering names of every plant. We have a methodology also, so that we'll explain once you come for offline classes. Don't worry. How would you identify complete flower without cutting it? Oh, you can check a flower whether it has all the sepals, petals, everything. Like if you take a bloomed flower, bloomed means opened flower, you can see all the details of a flower. There is no need of cutting the flower. Okay. Is it possible to have 5 carpels in a single flower? Yes. There are also plants, Vijaya, Kotakonda. Yeah, there is also flowers where many carpels are present in a single flower. You are going to know about all those details. Like for example, Michaelia is one example, or else lotus you can take. In lotus, a single flower contains many carpels. Okay? Yeah. Next. Any more? Be fast. Anything else? Anything else? I am waiting for your replies. I mean your doubts. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. I think all your doubts have been clarified. Yes. Avanti. Okay, great. Okay, thank you very much. Then, yeah, one more question. How can we identify whether it is uni or bisexual? By looking the flower. If both stamens and carpels are present, it is bisexual. If flower has only stamens, it is unisexual male. If flower has only carpels, it is unisexual female. You can see all those details. See, once you come for offline classes, we'll bring the flower in lively. We'll show what is carpel, what is stamen. So all those details. So then you will be very clear about understanding the different details. Otherwise, you go to your garden, kitchen garden. I think at every home, there is a possibility of growing hibiscus plant. You can check hibiscus flower. You can see calyx, you can see corolla, you can see stamens, you can also see carpel. Everything you can see. Okay. Okay. Thank you very much, and we'll meet again tomorrow at the same time, and we'll finish this flower discussion about the flower by tomorrow class. Thank you, thank you, thank you.